This is the garden update for September. So the hanging baskets have done really, really well. That one especially. And this one I've left a little bit unattended, so it's starting to die off. In the garden we still have the flowers. And as I said before, the mint didn't come to anything very much at all. So I'm going to cut that back and hopefully that will actually come to something next year. The same with the leeks, they're doing very well. And the French beans are in abundance from here. We've put a new garden in the centre. So we're going to take out the gooseberry bush and put that towards the top of the garden. We've now got another garden which we've actually made ready for next year, and that's going to be where some more fruit and vegetables go. In the greenhouse we have the cucumbers which are still coming into play. This cucumber plant here, this cucumber plant here is still providing us with fruit. As you can see, where is it? There is one cucumber at the back somewhere. Oh, there's some two or three little ones down here. I can't see it. Nope. Okay. Under here somewhere. Camera skills are very good. There's one just there. That's coming into play. And then we have another one at the back. The tomatoes are doing really well. These are the romaine tomatoes. Most of these are just green now. Some are gradually turning red. We've had a lot of red ones that were very, very fruitful this year. And if we go out again to the other part, we're going up the garden. The basil, that did better after I cut the seeds off and the seed heads. Got one lettuce there, and there are some peppers which are not very good. They haven't had as much this year that we have done in previous years, but you can see that they are still giving us a little bit of ordinary bell pepper. Then we have the radishes which we've set again, and we've started to pick these again because the weather has started to slightly cool, so it's been much better for the radishes. These are the pepper plants. In there you can see some peppers. So all of the pepper plants have had a lot of peppers on, and we've got some red peppers which we will either dry or just use as we need to. Okay. This side we've put the tomatoes. So we've taken the tomatoes off the shed and we've put them over the fence because it gives it more daylight and more sunlight. So hopefully they will still give us fruit. Down here we have some more pepper plants and pepper plants and chilli plants as well, chilli peppers. Little flowers in between. And these are the tomatoes, tumbling tomatoes. They've been excellent this year. We're still getting tomatoes from them, and we hope to do so in the future. Anything that doesn't ripen and doesn't come into play for eating fresh, I will make into chilli and tomato jams. That's the other one on the shed. We took the two down, as you can see, the two holes are there, and they are actually now on the fence. Moving up the garden, there's still the shepherd's hut and the flower bed, which is down there. Okay. Still got the little gargoyle thing. Now up the garden we have some white beetroot which we planted, and they are starting to bulb up. So these are going to be fairly good shortly, hopefully, wherever I can find them. That's those ones. And they're gradually getting bigger every day. Then we have the carpet. Now if I dig through one of these, they're quite large already. So I don't know if you can see that down there. Let's have a little feel. See how big that is. No, we're not going to take those up until we've had some frost on them. In this garden we've got some cabbages. We've taken out one lot of green beans, and the other ones were our second set. So our second set are doing okay. They're coming to an end as well. As you can see, we've got the kale there that we started off with. Some fresh kale there that we're going to grow hopefully throughout the year. Some more there and there. Now, the green beans, they're almost coming to an end. You can see they're a little bit old and we'll take those up at some point. And then that will leave enough space for the cabbages and the cauliflowers to grow, hopefully. We still have some tomatoes on these 3 tumbling tomato plants, and then some more cabbages and beans along the side. With regards to these tomatoes, they've been a lot more flavoursome than the ones that we had in the greenhouse. I don't know what it is, but they were really flavoursome. Now we've built a new bed ready for next year, so that's already prepared. We've just got to add some compost to it. In here we have the Brussels sprouts and some carrots. As you can possibly see, the Brussels are just starting to grow in between the stalks. Moving on over to here. I've missed a bed. We have still the strawberries. They're coming to an end. In this we also have some sweets which are starting to bulb up. I'll go inside and show you those a little bit closer. And in this bed here we have the Monchou. This is the second lot of Monchou that we've set this year. And in this one is, like I say, the Swede. So as you can see with the camera, they're starting to bulb up. So they will gradually go up and take place. We'll use those throughout the year. Like I say, strawberries have come to an end, but they've done us fairly well. So moving up the garden, we have the carrot bed. So the carrot bed is there, and we've started to dig these up. They're quite large. A lot of them are twisted and gnarled, but some of them aren't. And the bed that we're going to do next year, which is going to be for beans. And obviously we've got the compost bin, and these are the last of the courgettes. So with regards to the courgettes, a lot needs taking up, definitely. And then we have the mashed potato squash. So these are actually under here. They're looking okay, nice size, and we're going to be using those in soups and stews. There's one courgette there, turning into a marrow, and the garden is just dormant over here, with the exception of one butternut. One butternut is the only thing that we've actually had this year with the butternut, but it's okay. Everything is looking a lot more sleepy than it was before. So looking down the garden again, we're just going to take a view of the garden. So that's the garden. There's some wood for burning over there, which we'll do so as soon as the wind dies down. There's the old pond, which we're going to plant next year, I believe, with either courgettes and squashes or potatoes. And just moving down the garden slightly, you can see how effective the garden is. Clematis, that's still flowering. As you can see, where is it? Quite a pretty colour. That's starting to die off as well. So that's our garden.